Got it getting down the racetrack. Nice 1171. Good to see Tim Chopper struck back out in competition. Well, before we get started with eliminations, we'd like to ask at this time, as we honor this great country, if you would, remove your hats and stand, as it is now time for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, everyone, and after nearly 5 hours of practice runs, of which trying to get everybody their 2 slated practice hits, it's now time for the real deal, as eliminations is set to take center stage, and good luck to everybody. 33 different clubs and literally hundreds of racers on the property in bracket 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll lead off with bracket 2, and it's my pleasure to introduce Connor for round 1. Connor? Thanks, Scott. As we get ready for round number 1, racers have been working 5 previous club races to this point. At the end of the night, we will be crowning our overall club champions in silver, bronze, and copper cup. And just like Scott said, hundreds of racers here today, just over 30 clubs, and we still have a long ways to go before we can crown our overall club champions. As our first pair is ready to come around the corner. The leader of the club up to the silver cup was 1770, followed by the hooligans out 1524. Self Outlaw follows in third place, 1477. That's the top 3 in the silver cup. As our first pair around, James Weedy, Mark McDonald, and two Mopar Club. Brady Island, first down the box, and Treasure Valley Mopar gets the red side, Mark McDonald will advance, and the first 10 he picks up quite a few numbers, and he'll be back for round number 2. And that's a big one for Mopar Mafia if they want to stay in somewhat contention for the Bronze Cup. The top 3 in the Bronze Cup, Crack Block 880, this is the number 2, 814, and third place, Mopar Mafia 725. Going to the Copper Cup, Hot Shots 490, Venom 420, and in third place, Valley Vets 370. Has the reaction event, can he make it work at the big end? You bet. Carl Downer, 1222 on the 1222. 093 in reaction time. Coach was sleeping. Runs 1152 on the 1150. But Carl Downer, 10 for Waster. Can he make it work? You bet. It's a double breakout race.
12 seconds. 12 and 11.
11:41 on the 11:50. He picks up some numbers as well. But Waster, with the better light, had much more room to play with at the finish line. And he will advance. Jeff Bell and Randy Mead. Nelma versus the Hustlers.
Camaro and I don't know, red car.
Top end? Nope, it is Jeff Bell, 12:26 on the 12:27. Melba starting their night out pretty strong. As Bell's under by 0.06 of a second, Randy's under by over 0.1 of a second. As Angela surrounding Brett Ward around. Angela driving for the Always Tough Flying Brick Club down to the 12:34. Brett Ward, who's racing for Mopar Mafia, style 1184. Mopar Mafia coming in strong in bracket number 2.
1, 2.
Look at Brett Ward. He will get 10 points for Mopar Mafia. What will he throw? The 1184. 1179. So he's under by 0.05 of a second. Lots of double breakout action. As the conditions, who knows, for some odd reason might be changing it. Matt Roderick and John Louis are in. Flying Brick versus the Hustlers. The Hustlers. Everybody have a pretty stout group, right? Round number dose. 11:61 on the 11:70. He breaks out by 0.03 of a second.
No, it's GTO.
And Steve Bleeker.
Blue is faster.
How about Bill Burgess? 12:38 on the 12:37. Good for the win. Alba Outlaw. Here's another 10 points. Joshua Stever and Bruce Glasscock. Bruce running for the activators in the 53 main line over your tower side lane, Dallas 12.40. Josh Stever out of Halfway, Oregon, racing for Halfway Ready. Love Mustangs. That's all that they run in their club. They are basically all Mustang club. They all come from Halfway Ready. They all come from Halfway, Oregon, which is very, very cool.
Red is faster.
11:67 on the 11:60. How about Josh Stever getting Halfway Ready on the board with 10 points as Glasscock slows up to a 12:55. Jamie Martin and Troy Hawker. The Hooligans versus the Melba Outlaws.
White is faster.
For the Hooligan. As Troy Hawker, 12:28 on the 12:31, breaks out, takes over 0.1 at the finish line. Could have had the win, but gives the win right to Jamie Martin. And Hooligans are on the board as Greg Sabatino and Brad Nielsen around.
Thank you. Thank you, Buckeye, for life.
Racing for the Treasure Valley Boat Park, Greg Sabatino is battling at 12:27, racing for down and dirty.
Wow, you know everything.
Questions, can they make it work at the finish line? Top end? Yes, Brad Nielsen,
12:21.
On the 12:61, it's a double breakout race. Brad Nielsen,
12:58.
20 in reaction time, had almost a 10 in reaction time advantage as Greg Sabatino was 117. 12:21 on 12:27. And hey, how about Treasure Valley Boat Park, another 10 points?
Oh, very nice. Dodge Dart and Chevy truck. We will see. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you.
Jason Schick and Tom DeVille. Jason Schick. Look at Tom DeVille. 11:34 on the 11:50 dial.
Truck is loser.
2/10 of a second, Jason Schick breaks out by almost 2/10 of a second as well. Wow. 4,000 of a second margin of victory to
Mustang
finish line.
and
Evan Fitch and Shannon Campbell. Boy, this should be a dandy. Evan Fitch racing for the Hooligans. Dial 1187. Shannon Campbell is dial 1156. Evan Fitch, 1187 on the 1187. Unfortunately, though, 038 to the red side. Boy, oh boy, this is a big one. Susan Wortman and Brett Fitch, the top two clubs in the Silver Cup points. The Barrett to the left, the Cutlass down at 1218. Brett Fitch racing for the Hooligans is down at 1249. Unfortunately, that's not what the Hooligans want to see. 13-13 on the
12.24 and 13.13.
How about that Ed Long? 12:01 on the 12 flat dial, 0:22 in reaction time. Oh man!
Wow, white car is winner.
0:45 to the red side, 11:98 on the 11:98. Boy, oh boy, Ed Long gets it done. He was able to collect club race number 5, weighted bracket number 2. Katie Phelps and Chet Vandewater, the Barons versus Down and Dirty. One of these two are ready. Self-Meister 12:22 on the 12:17.
Wow, Camaro is loser.
How about Katie Phelps? 0:16 in reaction time. Good for the win. The Barons with another 10 points. As Sam Newcomer and Michael Larson around.
Wow, Cadillac is winner. Camara is loser.
Dial 016 in reaction time for newcomer. So bracket 2, if you see a gap in front of you, please
can
pull
imagine.
forward. Bracket 2, please pull forward the lanes. There are a plethora of bracket 2 cars here tonight. Sean Nyquist and Troy Flynn. The Barons versus the Outsiders. $100 from Uncle Rick Peterson. If he has the trip zip. Look at that, 1167, 1160.
Yellow is winner.
Mr. Trip Zip. We'll need to check with Steve Johnson, the ET booth, make sure that he does have the fairly reliable box sticker. The Barons get 10 points.
Good drift. Good drift.
Rodney Weaver and Dustin Traw, the Barons versus Halfway Red.
Uh-oh. I don't know what happened.
Unbelievable. Rodney Weaver, what were you doing, dude?
Yes.
So, this has happened before, and Rodney's the next victim. Rodney gets across the finish line first to break out by 0.006 of a second, and Dustin Traw sitting down here at 60 foot, and he gets the win. Oh my goodness. I don't know what Rodney was thinking. He had a whole quarter mile.
Yeah, look.
And you can't get on the brakes? What? Did he not have brakes, or what was going on there? Boy, I hope he can find a brake pedal before mission next week.
The car looked great. I mean, everything looked great about that house.
I don't know what happened.
So, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry.
Oh, I know. Dude, I never used those strip lights in a long time.
Too sad.
I could short shift it at the same time. I don't mind getting beat as long as there was a good race. But I don't like when it's fucking red light. Just take yourself out right there. But you gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good relaxing.
So yes, just to clarify, Rodney Weaver did lose that race
Okay.
due to the breakup, so he will not be back for round number 2. So Dustin Dustin Traw is your winner. Rodney Weaver out in round number 1. So, Scott, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to go find out, see how happy Troy Lind is. Well, we go from the eternal happiness with Troy getting, he'll be getting a photo here shortly. Connor and then the rain tournament will be awarded to him, and Connor will head down, and then total dejection, kind of like the wire rule of sport. Rex is in the lane, so we'll catch up with Rex when we get back down there here after a bit. Rex is holding on to the money, and he's drawn for the random buy. 12:48 to the complete dejection of Rodney Weaver, not looking back and getting dealt out by Dustin Traw, who hopefully, I don't know if he'll need to use our shop or what he'll need to do to try and get it fixed. If it's even fixable, he'll go down and thrash on it and see if he can get it fixed for next round. But Dustin stays in and Rodney's out, and he'll start planning his trip for next week to Mission, as he will be in the best of the best, running for the belt amongst all the number 1 players in the division in Sportsman, Super Pro, Pro, and Sled Bike. Warren Renier running for full throttle with Michelle Newcomer for the Eliminator. Always makes me happy when we give away some of fairly reliable box money. It's kind of a cool thing that they've done for multiple years. We don't always give it away every night, but it's always so fun when somebody goes trip zip. 12:34. How about Michelle from Emmett running on the Eliminators and getting the win? Here comes one of Dusty's teammates, Shane Dennick.
Corvette, right?
Crawford. And like I said
Something
earlier
else.
today, a couple hours ago, if you know anybody that's got a stick shift, I don't care who it is. No, it is not a lost art. There is lots of people that still run stick shifts. But the Super Shifter class September 6th, we're recruiting, we're looking for perhaps what could be the biggest Super Shifter race ever. These guys are out pounding the ground, knocking at doors. Super Shifter race on September 6th. Marcus Crawford, Al, trying to catch him and gets him at 11.77. Dennick's out at 12.43.
Corvette is winner
Quick.
here. Red is loser.
Janet, the Barons get the 10 points.
Oops, sorry.
And a 12:32 losing time. Michael was so close. Nation family tonight celebrating the anniversary of Dom and Jen. This is a car that Dom used to own. Now it's Lacey Waters. Andy Thomas. Lacey, 1184, and she gets it. Scout out by 5 in the left, out by 5 in the right. Give it the flowers. Go to Ben Hinkle. To the hooligans and Brady King. Here comes trouble.
Thank you. Wow.
Too bad for Ben Hinkle.
Chevalier is
Roll right
winner.
through the beams. And then Brady King red led. He'll get the win. That was an odd race.
Drag race, yes. Buckeye for life. Thank you for telling me
So Hinkle left 2 cents.
name of cars.
King red led. It was a battle of both leaving 2 cents. But the lesser of the two is King, and he got a full run. Zach Pedraza take on Ty Roberts.
Okay, Camaro and truck.
Well, too bad for Zach, because he is on vacant. Too bad for Zach, he's done for the day.
Just one car. Something happened with truck. I don't know why.
Ty Roberts, the winner at 12:24. Outsiders get the points, and Zach started.
Wait. I don't know. Some oil or what? I don't know what happened.
Bracket number one. Bracket number one. This is your call to the lanes.
Camaro, wow. Camaro 83 is winner.
A victory in Ashley Day. Correction, Ashley Reedy for the Misfits. Scott. For the former club grand champion. And the big winner at the night.
Firebird is winner.
And quite a weekend, pulling it off on Sunday evening. featuring a Wally trophy to go with it. NHRA.TV challenge. Tyler round 2. Knuckle record. Oh yeah. And Richard 10-10-10.
Между 11 и 12.
Well, love that red Cabell, but he's done 1167 the wind of OEM. Red Cabell Outlaw. Angelo Tomaselli, Flying Brick, and Doug Halfstrider.
Thank you. Have a nice day too.
Well, 25, the Hustlers, 10 points for Rod Mills, Dave.
Almost same.
The double burgers, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, french fries, onion rings, ice cold drinks. My favorite, the nitro nachos and the pretzels are just delicious.
Конвейер, да.
Rich Pedraza now to take on Susan
3 часа
Whitford.
так будет.
The two brothers. Richie does a little better here. Right. Well, 1177.
Green is winner.
Susan Whitford on her 1174 towards the win. Jen Mullen to run Linda Rowland, the two ladies with the Naughty Girls, and Flying Brick.
Oldsmobile is winner. Ну вообще мы вместе. Мне это тоже нравится. Truck is winner.
1178, Christy Shaw picks up the win. Good job. And Uncle Rex, how about it? Got randomly drawn for the buy run and gets the buy. John Field.
Мой личный штат Айдахо. Ты стоишь Даха? А почему одна машина, где вторая? Corvette, right? Just Corvette. Speed is 108 and time is 13.33. 13 секунд 33 и скорость у него была 108.
So Uncle Rex is going to head down to the fence and lighten up his billfold.
Yeah, Corvette, right, Buckeye.
So we will be doing 2-1-2, just to let everybody know, 2-1-2.
Why?
As bracket 2 will be 1 round bigger than all the other classes, and the makeup will come after bracket 1. Just heads up.
Потому что только начало. Начало. Это будет идти до 9 часов. До 10, по-моему. Ну, я думаю, мы до 10 не будем сидеть. Видите, там постоянно машины не кончаются. Нет, это не раннее утро, у нас вечер. 5:34. Вечер, 5:34. Charger and Chevy Vega. Chevy Vega is winner. Которая не зеленая, другая выиграла.
Tyrrell Rasmussen, Melba 11-12, and Michael Clement 10-4-3.
Chevy Nova. So red is the loser. I don't remember. Red is Chevy Nova, right? Or no? I don't remember.
Knocks out Tyrrell. On to Chad Campbell with Flying Brick, and here comes trouble Brian Briggs. Everybody's dialing should be between 10 flat and 11:49.
Blue color. Orange, okay.
10:08 on a 10:09. They both break out. Briggs goes under
So
by
purple and red.
29 for Campbell. Blind Brick gets the 10. 3 points for every entry, 10 for every round 1. On to Ron Weaver, Nick Smith.
don't know why. Separate.
In this case, you just rolled right through the beams. The brake didn't hold, or I don't know what. And a 1086 win for the aggravators of Nick Smith.
Yellow.
Doggone it. Ron Weaver, nice guy. Just a small mistake cost him Jerry Driscoll and Daniel Brown.
Yellow is winner.
Victory at 11:27 favors Driscoll. Kind of weird how the smoke coming out of the burnout box kind of almost blowing.
Oh my gosh, look at this car behind. Look at this.
And east. It was strange coming out of the south today. Count Coda Nation and Kyle LaPierre.
Nova and Chevy truck. Okay. Score body. Score body. I will take Nova.
Couple of really good lights. 11:14. It goes to LaPierre.
Ha ha ha. Truck is winner.
010.
Nova is loser.
Coda had a decent 044, but not get there before him. Jet Nation on our anniversary today. Take on Tristan Young.
Funny truck and what is it? Black eye. Funny truck. Funny. Wow. Funny truck is winner.
At 1099.
Ford F100. 1951 год Ford 100. Wow, you know everything.
Little Meyer.
But
Set to take on Rick
I'm
Mayhew.
impressed.
Rick Donald, 1091. Still at the bottom into the class of 1007.
Purple car is winner. Ford, yeah.
Yeah, the Ford moving on. Top Gun.
Chevy truck is loser.
Steve Scribner. To run kick himself. John would be proud. Mike Mayhew to take on Vince Armbruster. Goodness, look at all the BRCA 1 cars here today. You can sense this is taking it all the way down to the very end, the 6th race, to set all the positions of the club race.
is winner.
Heck of a run as menu 1095. Not enough this time. We just finished this run not that long ago. And Richard Rush. Well, in racing today in memory of
Camaro is winner.
the late Ed Cutler, 1085 for Richard Rush. What a great guy. Two-time division champion, and recently we lost Ed, former track champion, and just an incredible enthusiast of our sport.
Camaro and Camaro, wow. White Camaro is winner. Usually between 10 and 12 seconds. Time. I talk about time. Okay.
Didn't look like it shifted on him or something funky happened mid-track and it lost ET. You got a Josh Shirelli, high flying Chevelle, or a Roger Petty, Team Melba.
But thank you for help and support. Have a good night, I guess. I don't know where you are, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You did great job. Thank you. I'm impressed still. Обычно, ну, получается, 10-12 секунд они проезжают вот эту дистанцию. И обычно я смотрю, у них скорость где-то от 107, ну, от 105 до 133. Я не знаю, сколько здесь метров. Я сейчас пойду на другое место. Поставлю на этот, на стендер. Сейчас, подождите, я тут настрою. Потому что я устала здесь держать, я поставлю на стендер. Вы будете смотреть старты, я буду говорить вам, сколько время. Так будет даже получше. Я сейчас микрофон нацеплю. То у меня руки, короче, это, ну, трясутся, и получается какая-то херня. Повыше сделаем. Так вот. Не наклоним вот так.
Robert Ledwalkie, glad to have it back at the track with his Camaro. Misfits, knocked out the 1028 by
Сейчас я
Mike
микрофон
Vaughn.
отцепила. Буду вам говорить, какая выиграла, какая нет.
Wayne Diamond, Larry Chandler. Bumps and bumps.
Так вот сама смотреть, а то получается я не смотрю. Держу телефон. Вот. А у меня всего 6 лайков. Фига себе, я тут уже 50 минут держу телефон и нет лайков.